Prince Harry's childish behavior in an uncovered photo offers an insight into how he really feels, a body language expert has claimed. Shortly after announcing their decision to step down from royal duties, Harry attended a meeting organized by the Queen's Commonwealth Trust in March 2020, where he and his wife Meghan Markle chatted to young leaders about mental health and leadership. Jesus Enrique Roses has analyzed a picture of Harry when he was attending the event. And he noticed one instance where the Duke of Sussex could be seen roaring in laughter while Meghan sat beside him smiling. He claimed that the reaction is evidence of how Harry really feels. Jesus began by suggesting that Harry's childish behavior could be put in context by the body language of those around him. He claimed, "It is extremely rare to see a grown man laugh in such a way that he literally rolls on the couch, and rises his feet. Maybe this could be a valid attitude if he's at a pub with friends, but it's still a stretch." The body language expert observed that this was the only show of such behavior during the day and noted, "These kinds of reactions are like sudden bursts of childish attitudes, like sudden displays of how he really feels. Sudden reactions like this one are insights into a person's behavior, because most of the time we are trying to hide ourselves from the public. But given the right stimulus, in this case, a joke, can let that true self manifest through body language." Jesus went on to suggest that, understandably, the tragic and sudden loss of Harry's mother Princess Diana at an early age had an effect on the prince's character. On the other hand, the Sussexes' departure from the UK as they stepped back from their royal duties and relocated to California is said to have had a relaxing effect on the Duke. Adding to occasional appearances in which the 37-year-old prince has reiterated his focus on his and his family's mental well-being, pictures of Harry at a rodeo in Texas, wearing a cowboy hat and jeans, suggest he is embracing the freedom that comes with not being a working member of the firm. The Telegraph's fashion editor Tamara Abraham, writing in the publication, said, "Harry's wardrobe stance since he crossed the pond, physical and, it seems, psychologically, has been focused on a sense of relaxed ease. The message is as subtle as a brick: he's free of the stiff collars and stifling duties of royal life and embracing his freedom." This aligns with what Bryony Gordon, who interviewed the Duke in 2017, said of his move to Montecito as she claimed he had found his spiritual home there. She wrote last year, "The anger of the past has gone, and it has been replaced with a sense of purpose. California is not just Harry's physical home for now, it is also his spiritual one, where nobody thinks anything of openly discussing their struggles. And the Prince Harry we can't see is perhaps the one we don't want to, the one who is getting on just fine, happily following his own path outside the conventions we are used to seeing him in. Hiking. Taking the dogs to the beach. Harry, since leaving behind the struggles of royal life, is speaking his truth in the hope of helping those who are unable to," Ms. Gordon said. Royal commentator Omid Scobie, who co-authored Finding Freedom, said on Twitter the Duke is living his best American life as he shared a picture of him at the Stockyards Rodeo in Fort Worth. Ms. Abraham, speaking of Harry's outfit at the event, wrote, "His look has evolved since his relocation to the moneyed valleys of Montecito in 2020. Linen shirts have become a mainstay. In fact, it looks as if the prince is wearing one at the rodeo, as has a more relaxed, athletic aesthetic that's in keeping with La La Land's green juices and morning hikes." The image sparked excitement among royal fans. One user wrote, "Prince Harry enjoying and learning about American culture really is my favorite thing to see in 2022. I wonder what's going to come of this visit. Very excited." Another, Mariama, said, "He's truly out here living his best life and I love that for him." One more added, "That's our Harry. The global prince of hearts." The Duke, who lives in a $15 million mansion with his wife and their two children, 2-year-old Archie and Lilibet, who celebrates her first birthday in June, has since March 2021 been the chief impact officer at BetterUp, a San Francisco-based startup described as the largest mental health and coaching company in the world and currently valued at $4.7 billion, £3.5 billion. Last month, speaking at a virtual panel with the company, he shared some habits that help him fight against burning the candle at both ends. He said, "I know I need to meditate every single day. Everyone has such busy days. If you have 15 minutes of white space, I allow half an hour or 45 minutes in the morning when one kid has gone to school and the other is having a nap." Claiming he had experienced burnout, the Duke added, "Some days are great, some days are really hard." Harry's openness about his struggles has often been praised as a great contribution to the destigmatization of mental health issues among men.